Hi, I'm Steve, and this is the Whitman Report. Let's talk about what they say versus what real life actually looks like. Government keeps telling people that life is more affordable. They keep telling family help is on the way. They keep telling people the economy is improving. But a lot of us are looking at each other and we're looking around and we're going, where? Because in real life, that is what most people are seeing. I'm a truck driver. I have 3 kids. I fill up my fuel tank. I buy groceries. I rent. I live in the same economy as you. And from where I'm sitting, the gap between government and what they say and what people believe from actually living grows wider. That is why I started this channel. I didn't start Whitman Report to repeat slogans. I didn't start it to read polished talking points. I started it because too many people are being told one story by their trusted elected officials while living another. And it's becoming more and more frequent, the misrepresentation and the lies. That's where the frustration begins. Because when government says life is improving, but most people feel more pressure every week, every month, every year, that's when the trust in government breaks down. What makes that worse is when they're actually going against the very promises that got them elected. One slogan by this Prime Minister Mark Carney: I will make life more affordable. Justin Trudeau used to say, we are here for you. And they criticize the other side for having slogans. That will be my next video. People remember what they're told, and they remember the promises when they made that vote. And they also see when those promises are being broken. When government says families are being helped, but groceries cost more, gas costs more, rent costs more, the bills keep rising, people notice. When government says affordability is the priority, but everyday life just keeps getting harder and harder, people notice that too. And that's what this channel is going to be about. That's my passion. The difference between the message and the reality. The difference is the truth versus the reality versus the lie, and the gap in between. The truth is, higher costs don't affect one place. They hit everywhere. They're not numbers on a page. They hit you at the pump. They hit you at the grocery store. They hit you with your household bills. They hit you with your rent, your mortgage. They hit you when you try to put money aside for your kids every month. And every month you have less and less. And for most families, they don't have anything left over. That pressure is real. For government, these are just numbers on a page. For regular people, they are not numbers. It's their reality. These decisions that families make are made every day at the kitchen table, not on a spreadsheet in an office. There are conversations about what gets cut and what has to wait and what sacrifices must be made so they can have the necessities, because times are getting harder and harder each month. Different from what the government is telling us. That is real life. One of the biggest frustrations people have right now is not just the cost itself. It's being told not to believe your own experience. Think about, I'll say that again. We are being told not to believe our own experience. Life seems so great, and the economy seems so great, the country seems so great by this liberal government and this Prime Minister Mark Carney. They're not experiencing it like you and I. They see it differently. They see numbers on a page. People are not stupid. Parents are not stupid. Families know when things are getting tighter. They know when filling a tank of gas all the way hurts. They know when feeding a family costs more. When they make that decision at the checkout, which items they couldn't pick. They know when they're being managed by words instead of being helped with results. And that is why honest conversation matters. Because truth matters, reality matters, and all the people living with the consequences of these decisions matter. That's why I want the Whitman Report to be. That's what I want it to be. I want it to be successful. A place where people can come and compare what is said to what is actually happening. A place where regular people can hear something other than polished political messaging and scripts and slogans. A place where real life still counts for something. So if you're tired of the spin, and you're tired of the slogans, and you're tired of the election promises that are broken, like and follow this channel, because this is the first video of many, and I will have them weekly, and I will have them for you, and I look forward to your comments, and I'll do my best to report back to you and respond to you when I can. I'm Steve. This is the Whitman Report. And hey, this is only the beginning. Let's keep this going.